Okay, so we last left off selling our inventory on the 18th. So here on the 20th of June, customer A pays in full with cash. So it is June 20th. Let's take a look. When did we sell to customer A? Let's see. We sold to customer A on the 10th of June. All right. How many days did we give customer A? 15 days. So in this case, did customer A meet the discount due date? Yes, they did. So in this case, we got to take a look. Now let's see. Did customer A return anything? Doesn't look like it. So let's take a look at customer A's amount so we can figure out the numbers there. So in this case, customer A, right, here we go. We sold to customer A on an account. So this is what we originally charged them. Now in this case, because we already calculated the tax and placed it in here, therefore, we must take the tax out and look at how much we can take the discount off of. But in this case, we also have to give back a portion of the money back because we already charged them sales tax. So in this case, we have to refund the sales tax because we're taking a discount off the selling price. So in this case, the amount that she owes me is $2706.25. Okay? And we need to do, we're going to do a discount and we're going to give back some money, and she paid with cash. So in this case, we got cash, and we got a discount, we got to return the tax, and we have the amount of that they owe me. So in this case, right, the amount of sales was a total of $2,500. $2,500, right, and 10% of that is going to give you your discount. So let's go ahead and journalize this again. Right? We're receiving cash. Okay. We are going to receive a sales discount. We're going to also be receiving, or at least giving back the sales tax. And we are reducing the accounts receivable because this customer A is paying for what they owe me. So in this case, they don't owe me any more money. Okay. So that should be, cash should be 102, sales discount is 405, sales tax is 230, and accounts payable is 103. Okay, so in this case, right, we know for a fact that at the end of the day, the customer A owes me a total of $2,706.25. Okay, that's how much customer A owes me. Now, of course, she gets to take a 10% discount because they meet the terms. So in this case, how much is my discount amount for? $250. So then how much tax am I refunding? $20.63. So therefore, how much cash am I going to be receiving from customer A?
935.62.
Good. All right, and then I'm going to make a note here that customer A paid in full. Customer A paid in full, received 10% discount. Okay. So then, on that same day, 20th, you end up selling an additional 250 mugs at $10 each. Okay, so 250, you sold 250 mugs for cash. Okay, on that very same day. So, journal. Actually, I think I can squeeze in the sales there. For 620. Okay, so in this case, if I sold 250 mugs at $10 each, what's my total sales?
2,500.
Right? How much tax am I going to be charging?
206.25.
Okay, and then therefore I should be receiving $2,706.25. Okay. So then now let's go ahead and calculate my cost of goods sold here. Since I got rid of some inventory. So in this case, boom, I'm going to pop it in here for 620. Okay. And this time I sold 250 mugs. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop this number in here. So it is 620. I sold 250 mugs at a total cost per item to be the 375. So in this case, what's my grand total cost of goods sold going to be?
938.82.
93882. So let's go back up here. I started out with 400 and I sold 250. Okay, so I should be left with 150. And in this case, I am at 1502.10. Subtract my 938.82. So I should be now left with 563.28. All right, so the number I'm looking for here is going to be the 938.82. 93882. That's going to be my total cost of goods sold here. 93882. Okay. So then June 21st rolls around. We end up purchasing 750 mugs at $3.80 each, with the freight costing $80. Okay, on an account from Cuppies Co. terms are 5%, 15, net 30. So in this case, 21st of June, I bought 750 units at 380 with a freight of 80. So I plug that into my inventory worksheet here. It is June 21st. And we bought 700 units at 380 with a freight of 80. So what's my total purchase price here?
$2,850.
2,850 plus $80.
2,930.
All right, bring in my cost per item to be
$3.96.
okay, good. So then I'm going to plug those numbers in here, right? That I just purchased 750 units. Okay, which should give me $2,930. Okay. I think my cell is just too small. Okay, there we go. $2,930 is what I should be at right now. So in this case, now I have a grand total of 900 units that I can sell for $3,493.28. Okay. So there we go. I have a new purchase price of $2,930. Okay. So let me see. Let me find a transaction where I've already. Here it is. So I got mugs. Okay. And accounts payable. Okay. So mugs should be $2,930. And of course, I need to make sure I update this right here because I didn't buy 1,000 mugs. I only bought 750 at $3.80. Oops, not 85. Okay. All right. So then on the 24th, right, 24th, customer B decides to pay in full with cash. Now, so 24th, when did we sell to customer B? Let's see. All right, we sold to customer B on the 16th of June, okay? 16th of June, and gave him terms of 10%, 10, net 30. So in this case, 10 days from now is the 26th, right? So did customer B meet the discount period?
Yes.
Yes, he did. But this time, right, customer B ended up returning 100 of those mugs for a full refund, excuse me. So in this case, he does get to receive his 10% discount. However, we need to recalculate how much he actually owes me in regards to this and how much tax I have to refund as well. Okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at this transaction over here on the 16th of June. Okay? So here you go, 12/16 of June. Okay? This is where we sold 600 mugs, right? For $6,000, but we end up returning 1,000 of them. I'm sorry, 100 of them, right? So we end up taking back 1,000. So whatever 6,000 minus 1,000 is going to give you 5,000. So that's the amount that we can discount, because when we're looking at this, we only really sold 500 mugs at $10 each. So in this case, my discount's going to be based off of the $5,000. Now, of course, let's see how much customer B actually owes me. Customer B, we calculated at $6,495, but then we end up making a refund for $1,082.50. So let's go ahead and map out my received payment here. So I know for a fact that I'm going to be receiving cash. Okay. There's a sales discount because they paid within the discount period of 10%. And of course, we have to give back some of the sales tax money. And last but not least, he's going to be reducing his account because he's making a payment for it. So accounts receivable. So once again, we have cash, which is 102, sales discounts 405, 230 for tax, and 103 for accounts receivable. So this was on the 24th of June. Okay. So then let's go ahead and figure out how much in grand total does customer B owe me. Okay, so going back to that transaction, right? We already said that they owed me $6,495, but they end up refunding a total of $1082.50. So in grand total, they owe me $5,412.50. Okay. Now again, how much was the discount for?
10%.
10% of that 5,000, right? Because we sold 600 cups or 600 mugs at $10 each, but we end up returning 100 of them. So in reality, we only sold 500 cups at $10 each. So 5,000 times 10% gives you $500. So then how much is going to be the tax I'm going to be refunding?
$41.25.
$41.25. So therefore, in grand total, how much cash should I be receiving from customer B?
$4,871.25.
Good. So then my note here is going to say customer B paid in full, received 10% discount. Okay. So then, last but not least, or I guess let's continue on it, man. So it's the 24th of June. Okay, so that's all that happened that day. So the following day is going to be the 26th of June. So we're almost done here. 26th of June, you have a summer sale, okay? All mugs are 50% off discount, okay? And you sold a total of 650 mugs for cash. So in this case, we have a summer sale going on, okay? And we sold a total of 650 mugs for cash. So how am I going to journalize this? And this is 26.
Cash, sales discount, sales tax payable.
Okay, so in this case, we are not charging sales tax ahead of time.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. I think you said sales. Did you say sales and then sales tax payable?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, that's correct. Sorry. I thought you said sales, discount, sales tax payable, then sales. So, no, that would be wrong. In this case, that was correct there where you do sales and then sales tax payable. Because we charge tax, since this is at time of purchase, we charge tax afterwards. In this case, when we did the accounts receivable, we already charged them. That's why we have to give the money back. In this case, right, we're charging at time of sale. So we charge right after the sales. Okay. So in this case, cash is 102. Sales discounts 405. Sales is 401. Sales tax is 230. All right. So in this case, if I sold a grand total of, what was it, 650 mugs? 650 mugs at $10 each, right? Then what's my total grand sales? Right? 6,500, right? But if my store is having a 50% off discount, right? Then what is going to be my discounted amount?
$3,250.
3,250. So therefore, how much tax am I going to be charging? I'm going to be charging based off of what I sold in the store. So in this case, I'm going to be charging tax based on the $3,250. Which should give me a total tax of,
268, 13.
okay, so then therefore, how much cash am I actually receiving? I should be getting 3,518.13, right? You take the 268.13, you add it to the $3,250, and you should get that number. Okay. And then I'm also making a note here that summer sale, 50% discount on mugs, sold $650. Okay. So therefore, I have to also calculate for my cost of goods sold. Okay? Because I sold 650 mugs. So in this case, I need to go to my inventory worksheet. I sold, I'm in the wrong one. I sold 650 mugs. At what cost per item now? Since I'm using LIFO, which batch of inventory am I going to be taking out from?
The 750.
The 750, right? At $3.96666667, right? So in this case, what's my total cost of goods sold going to be?
$2,539.34.
2,539. I got 33. Is it
Yes.
three? Is it three? It should be three.
Oh, mine's 3355. I don't know what.
Okay. All right. All right. So 333 should be correct. So in this case, it should be $2,539.33. So in this case, bringing it back up here, right? We no longer have 750. We only have 100 left. Right? 750 minus 650 gives you 100 left. Which in this case, if I just multiply across, I should get 390.67. Okay. So therefore, my cost of goods sold is the 2,539.33. So I'll just copy in that one over in here. So cost of goods sold is this number right here. Okay. Right. Then 28th rolls around. Customer C wants to buy all 100 large 16-ounce mugs at $10 each from you. Of course, and you offer him an additional 10% discount, and he paid with a Visa credit card. Right. So in this case, right, 100 more mugs, okay, large, okay, for a total of a 10% discount. So in this case, pay Visa credit card. All right. So how are we going to do this? So we're going to go to our journal first because we sold, right? We sold 100 mugs at $10 each. However, we gave a 10% discount immediately because they got rid of the inventory that we didn't want. Right? So in this case, they paid with a Visa credit card. So what happens when you pay with a Visa credit card?
Would it be considered checking?
Correct, right? Usually when you do credit card transactions, you should be able to wire it directly to your bank account. So it's going to go straight to your checking account. Okay, which is 101. Okay. In this case, right, we have a sales discount because we gave him 10% discount. We have a sales. And we have a sales tax payable. Right, we got to charge tax. Okay. So in this case, what was my total sales if I sold 100 mugs at $10 each?
1,000.
Okay. And then, of course, if I gave a 10% discount, how much is that?
100.
Oh, hold on. A 10% discount of 1,000, my bad. Gives you 100. So therefore, how much tax am I going to be charging? It's going to be 1,000 minus 100 gives you 1,900. 100 at 8.25%.
74.25.
74.25. So therefore, you should be receiving a total of $974.25 directly to your checking account. Okay, in this case, I'm going to go ahead and write here, customer C purchased 100 large mugs for 10% discount. Okay. So in this case, we got rid of another 100 mugs. So therefore, we need to record the cost of goods sold here. Okay. So let's go to our inventory worksheet because we sold 100 mugs. Okay. So it's the 28. So in this case, which batch of inventory I'm going to be taking out from?
The 390.66.7.
Good, right? We're going to take that 100 items there at 369. Okay, 390.6667, which should give you a total of 390.67. So therefore, this batch of inventory is going to be gone. Okay. So then all that's left is, should I have 150 units at $563.28 remaining in my inventory. Okay. So again, the cost of goods sold was $390.67. $390.67. $390.67. And there you go. $390.67. Okay. Last but not least, let's see what happened here. On June 30th, you paid off all 3 bills that you owe to Cuppy's Co. all on one check. Check number 201. Okay. And again, you have 150 units on hand, which we confirmed and verified that is true. Okay. So now we need to figure out how much our total checks are going to tally up to, and so on and so forth. So let's take a look at the 3 bills that we purchased. Okay. So number 1, we purchased on the 3rd of June. Okay. We end up making a refund for 50 of those broken mugs. So when did we purchase this? On the 3rd. So did we meet the discount due date?
No.
No. So we got to figure out what the amount that we owe here. Okay. Next purchase I made was on the 12th of June. Okay. And in this case, I purchased 100 of mugs, but I end up trying to return 100 of them, but I end up getting a discount for them. So in this case, right, I purchased it on the 12th of June. Did I meet the discount due date?
No.
No, right? 12 plus 15 will give you 27. So in this case, I barely missed the discount period. So I have to just figure out what the number is between here. Okay. And then, of course, last but not least, I made the last purchase here on the 21st of June. Okay. No returns here. Okay. So that means this was a good batch of inventory. Did I meet the discount due date here?
Yeah.
Yes, in this case, I did make it. So in this case, I have to calculate 5% off of this batch of inventory right here. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's journalize this. Since I'm going to be making a payment to all 3 of my purchase of inventory, ultimately what I am essentially doing is I am going to be decreasing my accounts payable because I no longer owe, right? I'm making a payment to it. So I'm paying it through my checking account. I've also recognized that I should be receiving a discount. So that means it's going to affect my mugs, right? The last batch receives a discount. So in this case, let's go ahead and calculate what my grand total amounts that I owe in general. Okay, first. Okay, so let's go all the way up back to the top. Okay, so I originally journalized that I owe a total of $3,706, or $3,760. Excuse me. Okay, that's how much I owed, but I end up returning or getting a refund for $182.50. Okay. Let's see what happened next. Then on the 12th, right? Did I do it on the 12th? When did I make a purchase? Yeah. On the 12th, I end up making another purchase that got me a total of $19.25. But I end up getting a discount of $93.75. Okay? And then the last batch of inventory that I purchased was on the 21st or the 20th. Right? For a grand total of the $2,930. Right? So therefore, boom, I owe a grand total of $8,330.75. Now let's take a look at my transaction here for the last batch of inventory. Okay, so on the 20th, right here, 24th, excuse me, 21. We purchased 750 mugs for $3.80 each, which with a freight of $80. So if I take a look at my inventory worksheet, since I don't want to have to calculate that, 750 times 380 gave me a total of $2,850. Now that's how much I purchased it for. The $80 extra would end up being my freight, which I can't return. So in this case, or I can't discount. So in this case, right, I can only discount $2,850. So if my discount is 5%, what is 5% of $2,850?
$142.50.
$142.50. So then, therefore, the total amount of check that I'm going to be writing out is going to be $8,196.25. So in this case, I'm going to make sure I make a note here that paid all 3 purchases. Okay. Actually, sorry. Let's do that again. Paid for purchases on 6/3, 6/12, and then I did one on 6/21. Received 5% discount on 6/21. Check number 201, because that's their check number I wrote. Okay. So then, right, now that I figured all this numbers out, there's one last thing I have to do. I need to put in my discount in here because that's going to go towards against my inventory. So my discount is for $142.50. So going back up to my inventory worksheet on the 30th, right, I'm going to recognize nothing for my discount, but it was for $380. Now in this case, my discount is going to be the 380 times the 750, okay, times negative 0.5%, which gives me, again, a negative 142.50. Now, in this case, because I only have one batch of inventory, because that was the last batch of inventory, I can't deduct from zero. So in this case, that $142.50 is actually going to deduct from whatever remaining batch that you have. Because in this case, that's all that you have left. You can't undo or take away from this batch here because there's nothing there. So the only left I have here is to take it away from my 563.28. Okay, so 563.28 minus 142.50. And now I should be ending result with a $420.78. And that is how you complete the inventory worksheet using LIFO or a different type of method, right? In this case, I have to adjust according to the LIFO rule, right? In this case, I don't have any other batches, so the only batch of inventory I can take out from is going to be whatever's left remaining. So in this case, right, when I carry it on to the next one, that's going to be my one batch of inventory that I have left. Okay. All right, any questions in regards to this exercise here, right? We completed the journals, right? We completed the inventory worksheet. All right, any questions?
No.